Hello there. Thank you for watching. You can reach me at spiritualguidance@aol.com. And today I have the reading for Leo for the month of September 2018. Thank you so much for watching. I had already prayed over and shuffled the deck. First, what I do is I get my messages intuitively. I mainly read intuitively. But first, before I start shuffling and getting cards laid out, I get visions and I listen for any audible words from the Spirit of God. So what I got about 4 visions for you. So first, I think I'll tell you the visions first. I saw a window, it looked like a window of opportunity, I felt like, and I saw a sailboat that was sailing, so I feel like you're going to be on the move for September 2018, or at least it will be a great beginning of getting some things in movement that maybe you've been waiting for a long time, and I'm so excited as I'm saying that right now, because I know what it's like when you're trying to get something off the ground, or you're just, waiting for your life to change, but you're trying the best, So maybe that's what you feel like right now concerning some thing or some area in your life. I really feel this reading is so much talking about career, finances, and forward movement and such things, okay? I did not get anything about love. So what the Spirit really wanted me to bring to you was about your finances, okay? Because we have to maintain ourselves, right? And also I had a vision of an open door. So that seems like another opportunity, or just a confirmation again that there's an opportunity. Okay, there's an opportunity opening up for you. And then last vision that I had was a slide. When you're a little kid and you're at the park and there's a slide and you're just going down the slide really fast. And so I felt like that meant like forward motion, like a fun feeling in a way, maybe because there's progress and a forward motion. So sort of like a freedom, like a little kid, So, so let's look at the cards that I did pick, okay, that I got out. These cards were jumping out of the deck. Okay, the first card here is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune card is going to talk about good luck, life cycles, turning points, a change in your life. Look at the Devil under the wheel. So it looks like he's getting rolled over, and it looks like heaven has books open over you and great things are happening for you. Maybe your life purpose is like unfolding. You're feeling like there's some movement, some things are making sense, and you're putting the pieces together of your life, right? This is the Page of Pentacles, and this is standing for manifestation and opportunity. Well, isn't that funny? Doesn't that make sense? Because the visions that I had was of a open window, or a window, as in a window of opportunity. Okay, so this card is the only one that I think might look a little like, okay, what's going on here? Is this a hard situation? Is this person frustrated and thinking? But I think that this is really about someone is really evaluating. Maybe you're handed an opportunity and you really have to evaluate. Do you want to take it? Is it for you? So maybe you're having a moment where you're choosing between some options in the month of September, and some things opening up for you, because there was a door that was opened in my vision, and there was a window that was open in my vision. So that seems like there's 2 ways to go. Okay, so this tells me that heaven is handing you an opportunity, okay? And you have other opportunities laid out before you. So maybe it's a time where you have to think and just assess, what is the best route for me? What will be the best for me, okay? And I just wanted clarity at the time that I pulled that card. It did not come to me as of the meaning. So I pulled this card, and this card right here is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. This looks like somebody that's generous, but it was in the reverse position. So maybe you need to not give so much out of yourself to some person, place, or thing. Possibly because you are in a time, maybe for a moment, you might have to take a rest or a break from some people that might pull on your energy or ask from you, or people that you're helping. And maybe there's a burden that you don't need to bear right now because you have to make a decision. So you need to look at this guy sitting by the tree by himself. So maybe you need to go somewhere, sit by yourself, and just let heaven speak to you and reveal the opportunity that is the best for you. While you have many before you, let heaven show you what they know is the best and most fitting for you in the way that you're wired, in the way that, and where you're at in your life, and all of your needs, okay? Because your angels are for you. Okay, so the next thing that I had was the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to show you that card right here. And it looks like somebody that's very strong. It stands for someone that's very motherly. They're secure, or there's security. It's about being practical, or the person that's very practical, you know, probably planning things out. And look, she's holding her money. So I feel like this is you, and in the month of September. And also, to clarify that just a little bit, I have this here, which is the Two of Wands, and it looks like a guy that's on a journey. He looks like he's looking out at a globe, like he's mapping out his journey, like he's planning, like he's walking with this staff, and there's growth on it, there's fruition, you know, and action. So I feel like you're going to, you know, this all right here speaks of a good, you know, a turning point that's needed. You know, your finances and opportunities. We talked about doors and windows. And maybe don't give out to some people, places, or things right now. Or maybe it just takes, like, you know, 3 days of a break from a person, place, or thing, if you can do that. And you'll find that your best ideas can come when you get away from that which you've been serving for a time. So it doesn't mean that what you've been serving, or whoever you've been helping, or whatever you've been working in is not a great thing or helpful in society. But sometimes you have to take a Sabbath, or take a break sometime, so that you can you know, reassess and get your next idea, okay? And understanding as to where you're going, okay? Because you need to make these practical steps. I do see some action, some forward movement. This card is the Knight of Swords. It can mean haste. It can mean action. It can mean communicative. So there could be quick communication, maybe suddenly opportunities. Make sure that people have your correct email, your correct phone number. If you're waiting on a job opportunity, or some connection, some networking opportunity, make sure they have, you know, make sure your cards are updated. I don't know, maybe you changed your number and you forgot, oh no, my number's changed and my card it still has my same old number. So make sure you correct that, because communication and action, this is what's going to happen for you in September. And I'm excited for you, because this is like the message that keeps sort of replaying throughout all of these other readings so far. So I'm happy for you that we're all having forward movement. This, of course, looks like a card of celebration and friendship and community. Okay, well, it is September. There's, you know, maybe times of barbecues and getting together. So that makes sense that you would also have that. Every single reading is getting this celebration card, you know, because some of us will be having barbecues and things like that, like I said, get-togethers. I wanted to show you that I have another card that says the storm is over. Okay, the storm is over. Life has 3 types of storms. Some are brought on by us, by our decisions, and some are out of our control. And some tests we have allowed to be a permanent cycle in our life or state. So, you know, it says now you have learned, or now you will have the victory. So whatever type of storm you've been in, I feel like now you'll have the victory. I feel like, you know, you're going to be, you know, these are the pictures of the visions that I had for Leo. I feel like you're going to be sailing along. I feel like the storm is over. And I feel like, the cycles that you learned your lessons in, or they had to just play out in your life. There was no control over it, perhaps. You know, you could have been dealing with a generational curse. You could have been dealing with, you know, the spirits that have been trying to hold your family down, but you are breaking through, okay? You're breaking through. Oh my God, I feel that in my stomach. Like, you are breaking through. Okay, the month of 9, the month of September. is even a month of birthing, of renewal, you know. So maybe that's why so many opportunities are opening up for so many of us. People that have been down for a long time, I'm telling you, may suddenly see breakthroughs. I mean, they have been living under the poverty line for a long time, maybe, and just barely making it. And they are seeing breakthroughs. They're making money they've never had in their hand before all at once. And so, anyway, I just want to encourage you. This is for Leo and for the month of September 2018. Maybe some parts of this has spoken to you, has really encouraged you in your heart and your spirit and your mind. Perhaps some of it does not make sense to you yet. Perhaps some of it is not for you. But if you do want a personal connection with me, I can give you prophetic messages, angel messages. I can look into what's coming up for you. I can help you to understand who is who around you and to help you to discern who's really for you and who's not. And if you're wasting your time with someone, or if perhaps this is the right mate, but it looks like you're wasting time, but it's really going to turn around. So I can help you to understand that. I'm a prophet, I'm a seer, I'm ordained, but I also move in reading basically by intuitive gifts and by visions, the cards. Okay, so I also can tap into thoughts and motives of people. And also, I'm a heart guard. So a lot of times what God does is he sends me to guard people in the way of helping them to know who is around them. Like I can walk into a place and know what's been going on sometimes before I even got in the place. And so I don't speak about that in like a proud way as in bragging, but I'm just saying that I can help you. So if you need some clarity, if you need some guidance, and that is the purpose of my gift. And so I'm just extending my services out and my hand out to the mass public. I've been doing this for over 15 years within the religious system and also with, you know, just the public that may be religious or not. And I've done that through the phone and online and through the inbox and email and Facebook and all of that, whatever way people needed to get in contact with me. And so anyway, so remember, there's success coming. There's new doors and windows opening for you. Some old cycles are ending, and as old cycles are ending, you're going to find that you might have to reassess some old ways of doing some old things because you're going to have a new freedom that you didn't even know was coming. And also, one card said the storm is over. Don't be afraid. I'm not sure if I read that one, so I'm reading that now. Don't be afraid. And also breaking away. So what you're going to see, Leo, as with a lot of other signs so far with their readings, is some success, some endings of old things that are just done in your life. And you're going to see some great movement, forward motion. So stay focused, stay positive so that you don't focus on the negative or, you know, leaving the old and then you miss your new opportunity and your new doors. So don't do that to yourself, because sometimes we can get down in transition, but just go with this transition, go with the flow, and you're going to see everything works out. Okay. So thank you so much. If you need encouragement, if you need words of wisdom, if you need someone to give you supernatural wisdom and guidance, you know, I have answers that I could not know except that the Spirit talks to me every single day. Every single day I wake up, I get my visions and I get my own direction. And I don't want people to feel like they have no direction. They have to be left guessing. They don't know what's coming around the corner. They don't know who's really for them or who's not for them and who's really faking around them. They don't know who's about to turn on them, but I can help you to know who's who and what's what and what do the angels have to say for you. Sometimes I also receive messages from those who have passed over. Friends, they are not gone. It's just that you don't see them, but they are alive and well on the other side. And I'm telling you right now that sometimes they have messages for you. When they leave, they go on to be like an angel, and they have a work to do on the other side. I have flatline died and met Jesus Christ, so I did go to the other side, and I do know that it's real. it's more real than this right here. All of this right here looks really, really solid, but it's just atoms dancing in the air, okay? But, you know, the Spirit of God did not leave us to be, you know, going in a circle and be confused and to feel left and feel like we're forsaken and like we're forgotten. So let me help you. Let me help you to understand what's coming in your life and what is, and help you to identify everybody for what they are. Thank you so much. You can find me at spiritualguidance@aol.com. Again, that is spiritualguidance@aol.com. That is my email address. You can ask me up to 3 questions for a minimum of $25 right now, and I will get those answers to you via a private YouTube link video for you alone. And I will get those answers by my intuitive gifts, by my prophetic gifts, by my seer gifts, to be able to get visions and all of those things and all of the tools that I'm led to use in order to get you the information that you need for direction for your life. Thank you so much. Spiritualguidance@aol.com. Thank you.